Are we live? Is this thing on? Good. Good. I'm glad we're live. And I'm glad this thing's on. It's good to see everybody in here. We're here on Drafters Fantasy Sports, screwed up in the Drafters 2 million. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Trying to take advantage of this Drafters 2 million promo, long weekend promo. Very exciting stuff. And I'm also trying to, get the free freaking tickets for drafting. Every 5 Drafters 2 million drafts you do, or every 5 Drafters $3 minis you do, you get a free ticket, which is pretty sweet. We're at 52 Drafters 2 millions. It's absolutely insane. I thought I'd get to 20, but here we are. Yours truly is drafting at the 103. It's nice to be towards the front of the draft again. Bad Guys Official at the 104, and then I see nobody I recognize except for Ashton One at the 110, and he's getting close to maxing this joint out at 144. Shout out to Disco Ball Nation and everybody tuning in and everybody watching. Antonio says, what up? What up, Antonio? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Kobe and the Cattle Dog says, all clear. Thank God. I am not talking to myself. Just got to pull something up here real quick. And we're good to go. So in case you didn't know, I'll tell you guys what we're doing and where we're doing it at and how you could do it too after we make our first pick. But yeah, I just had a really weird redraft experience. And when you're a content creator, you get invited to some leagues and you accept. And then when you enter it, you're kind of so preoccupied with, the kind of drafts you're doing and what you've been doing and where you've been doing that. And you kind of forget that some people like to do really ridiculous shit. And I accidentally joined another super flex, which is freaking stupid. I'm not a super flex fan. We'll take CMC. So I joined a super flex, and I'm not happy about it. And not only is it a super flex, but it's there's 2 flexes, 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs, 2 quarterbacks, right? The 2 quarterbacks alone in the super flex outscore literally everybody else in the league. I don't even know if it's PPR. I don't even know, I'm upset. Jonathan Siegel says, how was the ribeye? It was absolutely biblical, my friend. It was so good. Oh, that looks so much better. Yeah, it was so good. I'll send you a picture. I was kind of barbecuing and drafting and then figuring it out half the way in that it was a super flex. And that's rule number 1. You should know the rules, but I'm in so many freaking redraft leagues and I'm in so many drafts in general that I just assumed that it would be a common draft, but it is what it is. We pivot. We'll figure it out. Ashton One, you there, brother? You there? Do you open up another pack, buddy? I need to know what you got in your TOC packs. Bad Guys Official says, ni hao. Ni hao, Bad Guys Official. All right, I'll tell you guys what we're doing and where we're doing that. Right now, we're doing a Drafters 2 million best ball fantasy football draft. It's a $20 buy-in. First place wins $300,000. There's $2 million in total prizes. As I alluded to earlier, there's a huge overlay opportunity where you can make a shit ton of money. That's why you see guys maxing this joint out. That's why you see guys just coming in and getting as many drafts as they possibly can before the season starts. And that's why you see the actual app crash on, Friday? Because there's so many people trying to take advantage of this overlay opportunity. And as many people have been flooding in, there's still an incredible overlay opportunity. And you got to take advantage of it, and you got to come in here. There's an overlay opportunity in the $3 mini. I don't even think that's going to fill. Speaking of the $3 mini, it's a $3 buy-in where first place wins $30,000, and there's $200,000 in total prizes. Allergies. It is best ball, and it's the most convenient way for you to draft, if you ask me. You have 20 rounds to fill your roster for depth. Each week, a starting lineup is composed of the following positions: 1 quarterback, 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs, 1 tight end, 1 flex. At the end of the week, the best overall performances on your roster will be submitted into your weekly matchup. So no more leaving points, no more waiver wires, no more trades, none of that garbage. You literally just draft it and forget it unless you're winning a really ridiculous amount of money. All right. We're going to go Devonta Smith here. I typically I would take Tyreek Hill, but I have way too much Tyreek Hill in the first 5 picks. I don't have a lot of CMC, and CMC is obviously CMC. So if you sign up today on Drafters Fantasy Sports using promo code DiscoDrafts1, I will match your initial deposit dollar for dollar up to $100. There's also the pick'ems. You could do a season-long pick'em still. You can also do game day pick'ems. You could do it for any and every sport that's available. We're going to go ahead and take T. Higgins over Derrick Henry. I don't love it, but I'll do it. And yeah, shout out to you beautiful folks. Asher one says present, and I did. Ooh, I need to know who you got in your free TOC pack. Willie says, just missed the draft. Willie, I miss you a lot, man. Willie, have you opened up your free TOC pack, buddy? Have you? Okay. Asher one got Houston quarterback, gross, and running back, not bad. Wide receiver for Cleveland, and the Lions rare defense and Jacksonville defense. Okay. Oh, Lions tight end, rare. And Jack, okay. Ashton one says, my low ball is crazy low on serial number and score. I can't wait to get you here on stream with us on Tuesday, buddy. We're going to do like a full-on stream where we're just talking about, TOC fantasy. We're talking about strategy. We're talking about our lineups, potentially some trades. But yeah, man, I'm super excited. I genuinely wish I could use 2 jokers in one tournament. It would be perfect. It would be absolutely perfect, but it is what it is. We'll pivot. We'll figure it out. We'll sort it out when we sort it out. And I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I smell like charcoal. Like I smell like my smoker. And like it smells so good. And it's like also like I'm probably inhaled way too much smoke for my own good out there. But the ribeye was good. Here, JC, let me send you a picture of the ribeye because it was biblical. Where the hell are you? I have so many. There you are. All right. Check that sucker out, JC. Cooked to perfection, medium rare, my man. So good. So good. All right, let's look at our draft. Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, CMC, Tyreek. CMC goes to us. Tyreek Hill goes to bad guys. Official Austin Eckler, Travis Kelce, Stephon Diggs, Bijan Robinson. I swear to God, I thought that was Antonio because of the Aaron Rodgers and whatever. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Ashton one goes CeeDee Lamb. AJ Brown goes after that. Devontae Adams is the last pick in the 112 in the first round. And then Tony Pollard is the first pick in the second round. Then Jalen Hurts. Ashton one goes Cooper Kupp. So he's not dropping much. Nick Chubb, Garrett Wilson, Jalen Waddle, Calvin Ridley, Saquon Barkley. Chris Olave goes to bad guys official. We get Devonta Smith, Patrick Mahomes. Mark Andrews is the last pick in round 2. First pick in round 3 is Lamar Jackson. Yeah, we'll go Drake London here. Lamar Jackson goes ahead of Josh Allen because somebody really wanted that stack. We got T. Higgins. Josh Jacobs goes to bad guys official. DK Metcalf, DJ Moore, Derrick Henry, Keenan Allen, Amari Cooper, Jameer. I go again on my own. Jameer Gibbs goes to Ashton 1. Ramondre Stevenson, Mike Williams is the last pick in round 3. First pick in round 4 is DeAndre Hopkins, Travis Etienne, Joe Mixon, Justin Fields, Deebo Samuel, Deontay Johnson, Najee Harris, Christian Kirk, Christian Watson goes to bad guys official. We take Drake London. Joe Burrow goes. Brandon Ayuk's the last pick in round 4. First pick in round 5 is Gabe Davis. What? Are these guys going to let me get Brees in the 5th? I just got Brees in the 5th. Yes, please. I thought this draft was off to a terrible start. We're actually doing spectacular. CMC, Devonta Smith, T. Higgins, Drake London, Brees Hall. Let's fucking go. That's a good start. That's a real good start. It's a great start if you're asking me. I'm excited for tomorrow night's stream. We got Jay Sieg coming on. We got Best Ball Jonesy. And then Mr. Junior is going to make an appearance here on the live stream. And he's going to draft with us in a Drafters 2 Million. And I'm very excited. Hopefully the app doesn't crash for Jay Sieg. and myself and Mr. Junior and Best Ball Jonesy, hopefully, and we'll go from there. I've been doing a lot of prop, not necessarily prop hunting, but I've been doing some like, I wouldn't say research either. I've been putting together some of my favorite props by just like playing around with some numbers and some advanced analytics on RotoWire and all that good jazz. And I like where we're at and what we're doing, and I'm gonna have some really money like props. Not necessarily crazy props for the Thursday night game, because like Thursday nighters are always weird. Whatever you want to happen never happens, and then it's also terrible for fantasy football. I mean, we got David Montgomery, we got Jahmyr Gibbs, we got Amon-Ra St. Brown, we got Jared Goff, who should put up good fantasy football numbers. We got Sam Laporta, but I worry about the linebacker core in the Kansas City Chiefs. I worry about them because they are very, very good at football. And then on the other end, you got Patrick Mahomes, you got Isaiah Pacheco, and that whole running back group with CH and Jerick McKinnon and maybe Deneric Prince, who fucking knows. And then you got their wide receiver room, which is also like, who's going to be the guy? And then you also got, obviously, the guys Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. This game is not going to be easy to call. I will say the ability for the Detroit Lions to run the ball and control the clock and keep that Kansas City Chiefs offense off the field is why I'm kind of bullish on getting them covering the spread. It's what, plus 6.5? Oh, shit. I really don't like anybody here. Kyle Pitts, I guess. Okay, fuck, man. Lawrence usually falls. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. It is what it is. So how many packs did you open today, Ash? I'm very curious. How many packs did you open today? Oh, it's us already. I mean, I guess I'll get Jerry Judy here. Why the hell not, right? You opened 3 today? Okay, pack by pack. I need to know who you got in every single one of those packs. Pack by pack. Please and thank you. You opened 3 today. Wow. Ashen one's like, I opened 1, my wife opened 2. Did you guys get any jokers? Did you guys get any jokers? I like everybody's telling me like in 3 packs, the fact that I got 2 jokers is like the luckiest shit ever, and it's got to be fixed. But I swear it's not fixed. Like I invested in these packs the way you guys invested in these packs. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like apparently, like jokers are very, very rare, and the fact that I got 2 of them in 3 packs is pretty outrageous. Hey, sometimes good, sometimes maybe shit, but this time very good. Okay, speaking of very good, we got our Triple X Berry Vitamin Water. Let's go. Ashen One says no jokers. Okay, so who'd you get in each pack? I need to know. I've been so preoccupied. I was doing a redraft and barbecuing my ribeye and doing all that good jazz all at the same time that like I couldn't really see who everybody got in their packs. But I'm tempted to open another one or buy another one. I'm very tempted, but I just want to see what the marketplace is like for my current packs or my current jokers because like I might not have to buy or put more money out of pocket into that app because my jokers are probably going to fucking flip. My jokers are probably going to be huge. I'm so excited for the marketplace. Ash, do you have any good marketplace values? I wonder. Sorry, I was just checking something there. Boy, I'm tired. It's been a long day. We were at the farm with the pups, bright and early, throwing the ball around with the pups. It was fun. Then running around, getting all our errands done today. Then we had a redraft, and I had to start the charcoal barbecue, and a chimney smoker is freaking beautiful. It takes like zero work. I love it. And then after that, I got to eat, and I was doing a redraft the entire time, and I'm super upset with the way my redraft went. Dominic S says, is Rashad Bateman worth a roster spot? 10-man full PPR? Absolutely, he's worth a spot, and I'll tell you why. Because his upside when healthy is tremendous. His upside when healthy is borderline top 10 based on his ability to be utilized in multiple facets, both in the deep game and into the medium passing ranges and the screen game. I think Rashad Bateman is a phenomenal value, and I love the fact that he keeps falling. And I would love to buy the dip and continue buying the dip on him because he has tremendous upside. And everybody says it's not a safe play, but if you're drafting for the safe play, especially at the value he's going, he just went here as pick 91, especially at the value that he's going at. If you were to invest in Rashad Bateman very late, and I know in redrafts he's going even later, if you were to invest in him, what's the worst case scenario? Like the reward versus the risk is significantly different. So he is definitely worth it. He's worth the risk based off of where he's going off the board at ADP. 100%. He's got huge upside. If he can stay healthy, he's one of the best wide receivers in football, period. If he can stay healthy. And like we said the same thing about Christian McCaffrey, and you don't see anybody like putting a question mark or asterisk behind or beside drafting CMC, right? And I'm not saying Rashad Bateman's like CMC, but we're talking about like that situation where somebody who's been injury ridden and continues to be injury ridden is being pushed because, he's not a safe player, a safe pick. All right. Treylon Burks, why the hell not? I like this team so far. So far, we're building a pretty nasty team. I'll pull it up here. At quarterback, we got Tua Tagovailoa, we got CMC, and we got Breece Hall in the 5th round, 51st overall pick. I like that. Wide receiver, we go Devonta Smith, T. Higgins, Drake London, Jerry Jeudy as our 4th wide receiver, Treylon Burks, and then we go Kyle Pitts at the tight end position. So far, so good. All right. Ash, I hope that answers your question, Dominic. Thank you for tuning in, brother. Ashton one says QBs, Houston, San Francisco, 49ers, and a rare Cleveland. I like the Cleveland one. The other two are great for low balls. Running back, rare Miami. That's kind of good. That's kind of really good. Houston's good. 49ers is obviously phenomenal. Wide receiver, Houston. Cleveland's okay. New England might be like low-key decent. New England might be low-key decent. Like, that's the beautiful thing about TOC fantasy. You don't necessarily have to play one particular player to see who's going to ball out and have a good game, especially in like a wide receiver room that like has a bunch of, guys that could take over. Like, is it Kendrick Bourne? Is it Demario Douglas? Is it Juju Smith-Schuster? Is it Devontae Parker? Is it Tyquan Thornton? Doesn't matter. On freaking TOC fantasy, all you got to do is have the freaking card and play the card. I actually really like the New England wide receiver card. I like the New England tight end card too. I have that. I like it. But yeah, man, I'm kind of jealous. What about your tight ends, Ash? And what about your tight ends? What tight end rooms do you have? I know Behave got Darren Waller or the New York Giants tight end room. That's a low key fire tight end room. I don't have any great tight end rooms. I don't believe. Here, let me pull mine up. Okay. All right. So tight ends, I got a joker. Never mind. But I can't. So like my quarterbacks are so shit that I can't use. I can't use my Joker tight end. So I have New York Jets tight end room. That's definitely going to be in the low ball. I got Buffalo Bills tight ends, which is kind of good. I got New England Patriots tight ends, which is also kind of good. And then I got the Joker tight end, which is absolutely insane. I think that's going to be the first card I sell, the Joker tight end. I just want to see what kind of value the Jokers are going for. I'm excited for the marketplace, man. I am so fucking pumped for this marketplace because like we got some really high value cards. Like the fact that I could sell a Jacksonville Jaguars running back room, pretty phenomenal. We're back on the clock. Odell Beckham Jr. We're just going to keep getting value at the wide receiver position because we started with a running back, and I think we're doing pretty great at wide receiver overall. For basketball format, we're doing solid. We do need to look into the running back position eventually, though. Maybe next round. Wow, Samaji Perine went right before us. I would have loved Samaji to have fallen there. That would have been spectacular. We'll go Rashad Penny. I don't like him. I hate the fucking pick, but I'm trying to get, unique correlation. So we went Rashad Penny there. Once again, I don't fucking like it. I don't like it at all. Ashton One says Chargers, New England, Detroit, rare. That's your tight ends. And Baltimore defense special teams. That's fire. KC tight end in the tournament. Cleveland and Jacks. Okay. Yeah, that's fire. And you also still have a Dak Prescott, if I recall. Your running back. What was the first running back pack you opened in your free starter pack? And I know that you have Indianapolis. When I saw that you had the Indianapolis wide receivers, if you could trade starter packs, I would trade you those wide receivers in a heartbeat because I would have the ultimate low ball lineup every week to compete. I would have the ultimate low ball lineup every single week. You have Jackson. That was the Jacksonville. You also have the huh. I have the Cincinnati Bengals running back room, which is pretty good. Like I would say that's my best running back room. Do I also have Buffalo? Yeah, I got Buffalo too. That's another spect. I could literally stack. No, I can't. I was gonna say I could literally stack all Bills, but I don't have a rare Joker. I have the running backs, I have the wide receivers, I have the tight ends, I have the defense and special teams, and I have the Joker, but my Joker isn't rare. That would have been kind of cool. That would have been pretty cool. Now, if you guys didn't know, you're about to know, and you need to get on it soon, okay? Because these are closing, but you can also take advantage of the pick'ems. This is the drafters 2 million. There's a huge overlay opportunity, which means that the draft is not filling up completely. And when the draft doesn't fill up completely, no matter what happens, drafters has to pay out that money. At the end of the day, that's the money they said, okay, $2 million in total prizes, $300,000 to first. Bada bing, bada boom. They have to pay that out no matter what. So if the contest doesn't fill, that means you have a higher chance in having a better and higher lineup in the money because it's just not filling. So if you're a good drafter, if you're good at drafting fantasy football, you got to get on and you got to take advantage of the overlay opportunity. So the drafters 2 million is a $20 buy-in where first place wins $300,000 USD. It is available in Ontario. Yours truly is drafting from Ottawa, Ontario. And there's $2 million in total prizes. There's also the drafters $3 mini where it's a $3 buy-in. First place wins $30,000 and there's $200,000 in total prizes. There appears to be an overlay there as well. It is best ball format, which is the most convenient way for you to draft because you literally just draft and forget it unless you're winning a really, really, really ridiculous amount of money. like a life-changing amount of money, and it requires zero time commitment. Unlike these stupid freaking redraft leagues I'm in, where it's like super flex, IDP. No, it's not IDP. It's just super flex with like exaggerated quarterback scores. I hate it. I'm so mad. Jamal Williams, no brainer. No brainer. Okay. And if you sign up today using promo code DiscoDrafts1, I will match your initial deposit dollar for dollar up to $100. Minimum deposit is $25, and maximum deposit I will match is $100. Action One says, "Do you think the high rollers will fill? It's at 150. What's it supposed to be? 216, 214? What's the yeah? What do you need to fill there?" And then I'm going to look at your lineup, and I'm going to look at Action One's lineup. Okay, I just got a message from the commissioner in that redraft league I was complaining about, saying he finds it weird that the QB scores are like that, and that he's going to take a look at it. Should he fix that? My team is a winner. My team is a winner. It's a great team. We're at pick. We'll take Gerald Everett. I think it's a good time to take a second tight end, and I think we're good at the tight end position. 216. I think there might be like a 20. I think there might be like 24, or I think there might be 3 lobbies worth. So 36, I think. So 216 minus 36 is, I think it'll get to 180. Bad Guys Official says super bully QB from number 2. Chase, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow. Fuck. Chris Godwin, David Montgomery, Rashad White, Khalil Herbert, Dalton Kincaid, Jerick McKinnon, Dalton Schultz, Tyler Algier, Adam Thielen. This guy's got to be auto drafting. He's got to be one of those overlay chasers who's auto drafting. There's no way anybody in their right mind will go Mahomes, Allen, Burrow in back-to-back picks. No way. That's stupid. Stupid. Thank you for ruining our draft. All right, let's look at everybody's draft. It's 3 of us, so shouldn't take long. Bad Guys Official goes Justin Herbert, Jordan Love. I got Jordan Love as like a late round steal on that super flex. At his quarterback positions, Herbert, Jordan Love. Running backs, he's got Josh Jacobs, James Cook, Jalen Warren, Samaje Perine. That's a fire backfield. I like it. Wide receiver, he goes Tyreek Hill, Chris Olave, Christian Watson. Very solid. Quentin Johnston, Zay Jones, Jaden Reed. Tight end, he goes Dallas Goedert. Nice. Great start. Ashen One goes Jared Goff, Derek Carr, Jameer. I go again on my own. Jameer Gibbs, Joe Mixon, Javonte Williams, Cam Akers, Brian Robinson, Raheem Mostert. Do you guys hear my stomach rumbling right now? My stomach is so upset. CeeDee Lamb, Cooper Kupp, Sky Moore, Alan Lazard, tight end Darren Waller, Evan Ingram. You guys might hear me fart live on stream for the first time. Like, that's how close we're getting, folks. I'm comfortable with you enough. Like, in relationships, there's always that moment where, like, in a new relationship where it's like, I'm so uncomfortable farting that I'm going to hold it. That, like, there's going to be one moment where you just get so comfortable in the relationship that you just toot. And they'll either find you repulsive or cute. But regardless, I think we're at that point where, like, you guys are going to find me fucking cute or repulsive. I might fight or fart. I might actually fart live on stream. My wife's probably like saying, please don't fucking fart on stream. Please don't fart on stream. I mean, I could toggle the mute button, but that would be like, wouldn't be nice for you guys. I feel like quarterbacks are like there's next to no quarterbacks. Whatever. We might go single QB build here. DJ Chark, can't get enough of him. And we're pretty close to being done at the wide receiver position. Oh, let's see what Ashton one just opened. Hold on, I gotta. Why? Okay. QB, Houston. Running back, Houston. Which contest is that? Low ball. Wide receiver, Indy. Detroit, tight ends. Cleveland, defense and special teams. I think you could probably shoot lower than that, bro. I think you could probably shoot lower than that. Because, like, my low ball lineup is going to be nasty. Brad Hay says, here in spirit in the fantasy football PC streets tonight. What's FFPC? I need to know what FFPC is. I have no idea what the hell that means. Is it bad that I don't know what FFPC means? I'm sure it's something that should be relevant to me. But I like that we're talking strategy in our Discord for TOC. And I like that a bunch of us have invested in TOC. I wish I could hear more from Quasi, but he's gone camping, or not camping. He's gone to the cottage for a week. And I know he got a couple of packs. So yeah, I'm very curious to see how this pans out. Because I know regardless, even if like I'm not using the jokers to compete in these tournaments, if I'm just using these jokers to like sell them for resale value, I know I made like 15 times my money back and just buying 3 of these. But then again, getting a joker is super rare. And I got 2 of them in 3 packs. I got 2 jokers in 3 packs. Absolutely insane. What if I used the joker tight end in like not the low ball, because I got the New York Jets tight ends and that's taken care of. But what if I used the joker tight end in the one of the other 2? Let's look at what lobby. What if I use it in the side hustle? And now question, Brad, and Ashen One, if you use a card once in a lineup, you can't use it in the same week for a different lineup, correct? Correct. So I couldn't use like my joker tight end in like one of the lineups and then use it again in another lineup. It wouldn't work like that, right? Ashen One says correct. Okay. I'm very excited to sit down and talk strategy with you folks about TOC and what we're gonna do and how we're gonna do it. Donta Foreman might be a good steal here at the running back position. I know his ADP's dropped significantly, but awesome, I'm going to take him. Yep. I'm good with that pick because I have way too much Roshan Johnson, and Roshan Johnson's climbing the draft board significantly, and now Foreman's dropping significantly. So I'm gladly buying the dip, and I think that's been my trend towards the ender or the later end of the season of the fantasy football season is just buy the dip everywhere you possibly can. Ashton One says, but the IOMF, I have KC and Baltimore. Super excited for that. So it's a tight end and it's a defense and special teams. Noted. That's the IOMF, right? That's what you could play in those tournaments. I mean, I guess I'll take Richie James for the upside, and now I'm good at wide receiver. I don't think I need another wide receiver. I'm probably going to need another quarterback or 2, and I definitely need another running back. So we'll see how we play out the rest of this draft and this build. But I do like the running backs we have so far. So far, so good. We got CMC, Brees Hall, Rashad Penny, Jamal Williams, Donta Foreman. I think we might go with 2 more running backs, actually. Ashton one says, you cut off. I didn't hear the question. It was probably the beep from Drafters saying, stop talking about other fantasy sites. No, Drafters wouldn't do that. They're pretty cool. Melissa says, hi, y'all. What's up, Melissa? How you doing, girl? Ashton one says, you cut off. I didn't hear the question. Sorry. For the IOMF, if I'm correct in the IOMF, it's only defense and special teams, right? Because like, even though like I'm a partner with this app, I'm still learning about this with you guys, and I think that's the cool part about this journey is whoever's starting it up with me, like we're all learning together, we're all adapting together, and hopefully we can all start trading together soon. Like I'm very excited to make some trades. I need to trade away. Like I would love a new rare. I would love a new rare. The 3 rares I have right now are not desirable. Not well. I lied. The defense and special teams that I have for the Arizona Cardinals in the low ball tournament is super desirable. It's probably the best one you can get, apparently, according to Justin. Ashton one is confirming that. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Yeah, I'm super excited about that, and I'm super excited to talk about the strategy in that game. I mean, fantasy football season is practically over. We still have technically 4 days to draft. I wonder, do they close the lobbies? Do they close the lobbies here in on Thursday, or do they close it like right before kickoff? When do they close the drafters lobbies? Jonathan Siegel says, get a sniper TOC pack. JC, did you open up your free freaking thing? Did you open it? Did you open it? And I think I know where you made your error. You signed in automatically where you like not automatically, but you signed in manually where you like created a name, like a username, and you created a password. If you just sign in with your Google account, there's an option there to sign in with your Google account. Everything should go smoothly. Bad Guys Official says Thursday, 7 p.m. So the last draft is done at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, or it starts at 7 p.m. Eastern Time? Thank you for the feedback. Bad Guys Official, did you open a TOC pack? Your free TOC pack? And even with the freebies, you can still compete in 2 tournaments, which is pretty freaking gnarly. JC, you see the picture of the ribeye, brother? You see the picture of the ribeye? JC says, who knows what happened? I know what happened. I told you what happened. We'll figure it out. We'll get it sorted, brother. I promise. Bad Guys Official says done at 7 p.m. Okay, makes sense. Thank you for the clarification, sir. I appreciate the clarification. All right, Fournette. Action on crazy. I don't know how it's still available. Okay. Good to know. Looked perfectly cooked to perfection, senor. 1.5 minutes one way, and then you got to do a quarter turn, then another 1.5 minutes, then you flip, then 1 minute, quarter turn, 1 minute, done. Every freaking time. You just got to get the temperature up to like 450, 500. And on those barbecues, it's tough unless you got a chimney smoker. That's what I need to do. Oh my God, it just dawned on me. It just dawned on me. That's what I need to do. I need to get a chimney cooker partnership, sponsorship, affiliate program. That's what I need to do. I need to get an affiliate program with a freaking barbecue company. Fucking genius. Disco, it's fucking genius. Yeah, the steak was so good. I wanted to like lay down and take a nap after I ate it, and I'm like, oh shit, I got a live stream tonight, and I got to be there for the folks. So sorry if I seem very drained, but I had like a 14-ounce steak to the face, and it was absolutely phenomenal. Let's knock down the Traeger doors. I don't care what company, who wants to do it. Coleman, Traeger, Frager, Peter Schrager. Shout out to Peter Schrager and Good Morning Football. Those guys are awesome. I don't care. I don't care. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Your boy likes to barbecue, and your boy is really good on the barbecue. And like, here's the good part about my life. And like, here's one of the best parts about my life is my wife is a vegetarian, so I get to eat all of the meat. So if we're doing like a roast on football Sunday, and we always do a roast on football Sunday, she gets none. I get all of it. And then I get the leftovers. And it's just great. It's just great. It's just great. It's amazing. It's the best. Speaking of best, Triple X Berry Vitamin Water. You got your acai, blueberry, and juicy cardboard, aka pomegranate. We're pretty close to 500 subscribers, guys. Did you freaking realize that? We're almost there. We're almost there. So what I need you to do is tell a friend or a loved one to go subscribe to Disco, Big Draft Energy channel. It's freaking free. And if everybody who's watching right now does that, we'll be at 500 subs. It's so surreal. It's so surreal. I remember like questioning myself 2 months ago, saying like, this is never going to happen. You're not good enough. You know nothing about fantasy football. You're no Jay Sieg. You're no Patrick Pucci. You're no Mason Dodd from the Flock Fantasy. You're no Sal Vetri. You're none of that. And I may not be that, and I never will be, that. But I'm doing my best version of me, and I'm being the best version of me. And shout out to you guys for being consistent with me. It makes it easier for me to be consistent and keep putting out content. And it's been so rewarding to get to this point. And it's crazy. It's only the first 3 months. Jay Sieg says, wish I would have been there at 1 sub, but damn glad I'll be there at 1K. Props, brother. I fucking love you, man. I love you, man. You're a gentleman and a scholar, and I'm very grateful to have met you. And yeah, I like to say this a lot. All right, we haven't come this far to only come this far. Let's keep fucking going. Let's keep fucking going. Yeah. Ashen One shares the sentiment. JC, that was very nice of you to say, buddy. That touched me. Not inappropriately. Like, don't be weird. All right, let's look at our lineup. We went Tua Tagovailoa, Kyler Murray, kind of volatile. And by kind of volatile, I mean it's like the most volatile quarterback room in the history of ever. Running back, we went CMC, Breece Hall, Rashad Penny, Jamal Williams, Donta Foreman, Leonard Fournette. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Like CMC and Breece Hall. Fuck. That's good. Should they both be healthy. Wide receivers, Devonta Smith, T. Higgins, Drake London, Jerry Jeudy, Treylon Burks, Odell Beckham Jr., Rondell Moore, DJ Chark, Richie James, Nelson Aguilar as a late round dart throw, tight end, Kyle Pitts, Gerald Everett. I think everywhere other than the quarterback position, we're at an A, and the quarterback position can either be an A plus or an F. It could either be an A plus or an F. And I like our draft. Let's look at what Ashton One did. He went Jared Goff, Derek Carr, Mac Jones. Jameer, I go again on my own. So a little bit of stackage right there with Mr. Goffle. Joe Mixon, Javonte Williams, Cam Akers, B-Rob, the Mob, Brian Robinson, Raheem Mostert. I still can't get there. There's so much juicy value around Raheem Mostert. I'm never going to reach. Wide receiver, CeeDee Lamb, Cooper Kupp, Sky Moore, Alan Lazard, Rashid Shaheed, Tank Dell, Devontae Parker to go with Mac Jones. Allen Robinson, Chase Claypool. I love the Chase Claypool pick. Tight end Darren Wolle, Evan Ingram. Let's see what Bad Guys Official does. I'm always intrigued by Bad Guys Official. I'm always intrigued to see what he does. Brad Hayes says start to sneak in Hardy at the end if you can over the next few days. I'll do it one time for you because you've been so good to me. I'll do it one time for you. Next draft I do, I will target Hardy because I love the Hardy boys. I'm talking about the wrestlers, not the books. All right, so he goes with a 2-7-8-3 build. Justin Herbert, Jordan Love, Josh Jacobs to start off the running back position, James Cook, Jalen Warren, Samaje Perine. My stomach is rumbling. Ezekiel Elliott, Gus Edwards, Chase Brown. Wide receivers, Tyreek Hill, Chris Olave, Christian Watson, Quentin Johnston, Zay Jones, Jaden Reed, Mac Hollins, Robert Hoots, tight end Dallas Goedert, Cole Kmet, Michael Mayer. Very solid draft. Very solid draft. All right. Melissa says, me too. What? Your stomach's grumbling or you wish you were here at the beginning? Anyways, y'all, I got to go. I really got to go. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern time. We'll have special guest Mr. Junior from our community, Castle Sports Talk on YouTube. We'll have Best Ball Jonesy back, and we'll have Jay Sieg back. Hopefully we can get a draft. And regardless, we know the football conversation is going to be great. We know that Jay Sieg might actually throw a physical punch online, and it's going to be biblical. Love y'all to pieces. I got to go to the bathroom. Talk to you soon. See you tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern time.